Hi, I'm Mr. eTutor, your mystery tutor here at mysterytutor.com, and welcome to video module 6-9. In this module, we'll discuss one common standard that you'll notice in the answer choices of SAT math questions. Remember, we've already seen on the reading comprehension questions and the sentence completion questions that the SAT goes out of its way to standardize incorrect answer choices every bit as much as it standardizes the correct answer choices. Again, if you remember, it has to do this in order to keep the test the same. If the SAT were ever to change significantly in any way, its data would stop being reliable to colleges, and eventually the College Board would no longer exist. With that in mind, let's take a look at the first standard we're going to discuss with respect to SAT math answer choices. I call this first standard the factor of 2. Many times in an SAT math question, you'll notice that one answer choice is twice as much as another answer choice. The SAT does this all the time. The factor of 2 standard basically works like this. If there are 2 pairs like that in a particular set of answer choices, we can be almost certain that the correct answer will be one of the numbers in the pairs. For a quick example, let's take a look at page 398, question 11, from the College Board's official SAT study guide. Again, even though I've said it 100 times, I'm going to say it here. Every time you study for the SAT, you should only use real questions actually written by the actual College Board, and this book is the only source of those questions. Don't use questions written by another company because, among other things, they won't follow this standard. In question 11 on page 398, notice that one answer choice says 9 pi, another answer choice says 18 pi, and a third answer choice says 36 pi. Here we have 2 pairs of answer choices so that in each pair, one answer choice is twice as much as the other. 9 pi is half of 18 pi, and 18 pi in turn is half of 36 pi. We can be almost certain then that the correct answer to this question will either be 9 pi, 18 pi, or 36 pi. And sure enough, the answer turns out to be 18 pi. The same standard appears in questions 12, 15, and 20 on that section. Now, I understand that this standard may not seem entirely helpful in the beginning. After all, it doesn't tell you which answer is correct, it only tells you which answer choices are likely to be incorrect. In other words, the ones not involved in the pairs. But this can actually be extremely helpful. For example, if you look at question 20 on page 400 of the official SAT study guide, you'll notice 2 pairs of answer choices again, and each one of these pairs has one answer choice that's twice as much as the other. Notice that the odd number out is 51. Well, 51 happens to be the most popular incorrect answer for this question. If you know the factor of 2 standard, and you're looking at question 20 and thinking that 51 might be the answer, you look for the standard, notice that 51 seems not to be indicated by the standard, and then you really have to ask yourself, do I really truly believe that 51 is correct? Hopefully, knowing about the standard will give you a few extra moments to pause and reflect, and realize that 52 is in fact the correct answer. By the way, if you picked 51, you probably forgot about the number 0. So we can see that this standard can actually come in handy far more often than you might expect. And this is only one of the many things that we can observe in the answer choices of an SAT math question. So, keep enjoying the following videos, and remember, it's easier than you think.